So in this video I'm going to show you how I design hands and then how I animate that hand. And this is the scene that I'm working on today. I'm working on a short film about a three-headed mutant chihuahua that is fighting against a giant air fryer in underpants that is attacking a punk city. A very generic story, casual idea, and right now I have to animate this scene. Look, it's a hand just doing that. And that's all I have to do for today. So I'm progressing once in a day, maybe two if I have the time, and if I don't have the time, none. But progressing. And here, I'm going to open my Toon library, because yes, I have a Toon library in which I save all the characters for my short films. Look, here for example I have my characters from Duckshot, and also here I have the rigs for this Chihuahua film. And in this Chihuahua film I have here Airfryer V02. So every time that I have a new version of the rig, I save it on my library for this type of moments in which I need to import these characters. And guess what? Now he's here. And the only thing that I need from this dude is one of the arms. So I'm going to move this dude over here, grab the hand, and copy. Oopsie. Frame. Oopsie. Shoot. Okay, here's the arm. I'm going to copy and paste the arm here, and this is the only thing that I'm going to need. Boom. See? And now I'm going to animate the hand for smashing down, because next scene this robot is going to smash all the dogs. But here we need to work a bit on a new hand design. So I'm going to start thinking first what the heck I'm going to do, because this is a challenge and I have to find out the ways that I'm going to solve this challenge, this puzzle. It's a hand. I also have the design there, so I might just trace the design that I have there. Let me scale this into the size of the hand of this robot, something like that. I'm selecting the hand of the robot, and I'm going to start drawing the hand of this dude. I'm going to choose a normal brush, and I'm going to increase the smoothing just to make my life easier, and the line thickness also to something closer to what I have on my rig. Let's look at the rig line here. A bit more, so it's like a 25. There you go, I'm happy with that. And now I'm going to draw this hand. I'm going to design the hand on top. So here, looking at the model sheet first, you can notice that the shape of these hands are like this. The arm ends here, but the hand, the palm of the hand overlaps, and we can connect in one line the fingers with the palm of the hand or with the thumb. So that's something to consider, so I can keep my character on model. And here, for example, we can create this cube shape for the palm, something like this. Boom, get out of here. I love this little bot shape, the put that I put there in the palm. And here, instead of the thumb connecting into here, I can connect it over here like I did on the model sheet. Now. Let's design all of these fingers. For this, I'm going to group all of these shapes in one single shape like this. Boom. And one line this with this. You know what? Maybe I can just break that one line into something like this. And I'm going to break this shape, and inside of this big shape, I'm going to start adding the inside shapes of all of these fingers, something like this. Boom. And boom. And guess what? Once I start cutting all of these things here, we have the hand. I want to create some asymmetry here, and I want to make also the index finger a bit smaller, so I'm cutting something from here. Awesome. Boom. There you go. Also, the space between these fingers, I want this to be a little bit over there. There you go. And this thumb, I want to do something like this. And I'm opening these shapes like this, so this part is thinner and this part is thicker to create more dynamism, more dynamic shapes on each one of these fingers. I'm not just doing something like boring. Boom, 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 boom. And then boom. There you go. We have a beautiful hand there. And I feel this is not 3D enough. There you go. Now we're feeling the butt of this part of the hand. And what I'm going to do now is group all of this craziness, and start painting inside of this. I'm going to scale this hand until I have a size that fits the arm, and then I'm going to scale this around if we need it to fit the animatic. I'm going to paint the palm with this color here, oopsie, and the fingers with this color here, oopa. And let's double check the pivot point is in the correct place. It is, indeed. Now, let's animate. It's super. Well, this scene is something like this. It's like. No, wait, let me move this arm the other way. I'm going to flip this arm. Flip. What the heck are you? There you go. Let me grab the arm completely flipped. And here, after flipping, I'm going to flip the hand only. So I flip the arm, now I'm going to flip the hand. So I have all of this in the curve and direction we're supposed to go. Awesome. And here a bit bigger. Boom. And then where's the pivot point of this? What the heck are you doing here? Boom. Beautiful. And then it's going down. So it's going down like this. Maybe you can make this bigger here. But you know, I want this feeling of these shows like Powerpuff Girls or Samurai Jack, in which we're seeing something like comics like. And if I remember, if my mental gallery is working, it's like we're seeing like a close up here of the arm wanting to go down, and then we are going like closer to the arm, and we are seeing again the arm going up and down. I hope I'm remembering this clearly. Let me add a camera. And on the background, I'm going to add like a background in which we're seeing a lot of stuff going away, like shapes going away. So we add the feeling of depth. So here, for example, you can here be super close. And here we're seeing more of the hand here. No, actually, I should open the camera and not making the hand smaller. And all the way out of camera. You know what? Let me slow down. Let's slow out here. Boom. No. Interesting here. I'm going for a zoom in to a zoom out. Yeah, that will work better. Either ways, I'm going to check if this is going to work on the post-production. And imagine here on the BG, we're going to have something like this, BG. And on the BG we're going to have something like this. Oopsie. BG, okay. Imagine the BG is like a rectangle like this, boop. We're having a lot of shapes like this. No. Yeah, let me I want to hand draw on those shapes, because they're going to be something like this. Yes. I'm going to do something like this. Something like this. Something like this. Awesome. And with these shapes here, first of all, let's color this thing. I'm going to put it like a dark blue color like this. And these shapes will be like greenish, darkish, bluish, brownish, something like this. And what I'm going to do is copy, paste, put it here, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, and paste. I don't like it too much. You know what? Let me grab this, flip, there you go. So I'm creating more variation here. More variation here. Ooh, there you go. And then I can just extend this BG like this. And now extend all of this like this, like this. Add a peg here. Of course, this is going to be properly painted in Photoshop later. But for now, we can do something like this. And here I can duplicate this to the infinity and beyond. There you go. And then from here to here, this is just a reference that I'm going to provide to the layout artist and being like, hello, please, can you help me with something like this? Let me make this a bit bigger. And then I'm going to grab all of this and pop. Let's see how this looks. Oh, let me twin. Rotate this a bit more. Actually, they should go to the opposite direction. They should go to the opposite direction of the arm, of the hand. So let's flip this. Let's go again. Failed here. So this should be here. And then going up. There you go. Yeah, something like that. And let me make these a bit bigger. Maybe here's like zoom in to the hand, zoom into the hand, and here also we start zooming in a bit to here. Zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom. No, I don't like it. Let's keep it normal. Boom. Let's do that. It's like zoom. So these two here. Get out of here. I want to feel this. No, it's like. So let's do that. Now I'm going to add a slow out here. 44. I want to. So I have to think about that in my head. So until here. Here, let me get rid of the properties here. 0, 0, 44 is okay. And here I can start moving these dude a bit towards the sides. Just to add that feeling. Oh fuck, wait. No, it's staying too much in the same place. I need more movement here. More movement here. 44, 22, 55. Boom. Let me move this a bit up. More slow out here. 44, 44, 0. Okay. Boom. Boom. No. No! I'm not convinced. Boom. Yeah, there you go. Yes, so from here to here, I have to start adding some movement like boom. And how is it I'm going to add that movement? Let's figure it out. I'm going to go one frame, and start moving this dude around like this a bit. Boom! I want this, and I have to figure it out. It's like boom, 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 boom. Why is not feeling like the boom here? Because I need this boom. I need this to go away faster. So this I have to put like an 88 here. Yes, and I have to put it here like a 44. You know what? Yeah, so I say like put it here as slow in, meaning like I want to a slow in. I want to add more friends at the end pose than in the start pose. That's why the hand disappear fast, super fast. But I want to reduce that right now because I still want the hand to read here like it's going this way. Boom, boom. So here, when it's going down, first of all I can slow out more here. Slow out mean like add more time here to accelerate before disappearing the screen. And even here when it's disappearing, I can still move this hand like this, and even grab this hand and start stretching this hand back and up, so it's feeling like it's dragging, and boom, disappears there. No, I need to add more. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Let me see if I can get that feeling by stretching this here. Yes, sir. I want to feel like it's going to slam these dudes. Four. There you go, dude. Now I want to wheel. Now I add more contrast here in the rotation. Rotate this a bit more, a bit more, a bit more, a bit more, more, and then start getting. No, too much, la puta madre, too much. Oopsie, oopsie. Yeah, so here, rotate a bit more, rotate a bit more, rotate a bit more, and then we're progressively reducing the shakiness. Boom, 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 more here, boom, more here, boom, more here, boom. It's working, dude. Maybe I can add a slow out here on this BG, so this start accelerating with the yes, dude, la concha de madre. There you go. There you go. And the cool thing here is that this animation is super easy to destroy, Meaning that if I want to come back to this animation and change something, because after putting all of these scenes together, I'm feeling I want something different, I can just come here and change the curves, change the timing, the spacing, all of that, because I'm playing mainly with the hand, or like all the in-betweens. I didn't spend too much time like drawing the in-betweens, because all those in-betweens were like Toon by the software, and the work, the heavy lift here was just designing the hand, and that's it. That's it. But the main thing here was that right now, today, the Henry of today was like, you know, I want this feeling. Maybe Henry of the future will be like, you know what, now that I put all of these scenes together, now I want another feeling. I want this to be more like different, and then I can just get rid of those frames and try something different. But because I have the main pose, the main hand design there, I can just move it around as I want. So hope you like this video, and see you next time. Bye bye!